If you've been on the internet this weekend, you probably heard a lot about statements made by Trump Saturday about Sweden. He said Sweden had problems. His wording was very clumsy, and people took it out of context because his words were very clumsy. You give them an opening, they're going to take it. It's what it is. At this point, Trump's antagonistic relationship with the media, whether it's by his own fault or not, it just seems like this will never end. So anyway, at the end of the day, there was a lot of comments made about Sweden being this peaceful sanctuary. Now, as you know, or maybe you don't know, a lot of refugees are in Sweden. Sweden considers itself to not be a financial superpower, but a moral superpower. They are humanitarians, and that's their goal. In that pursuit of that goal of being the biggest humanitarian on the globe, they've taken in a lot of Syrian refugees. According to some reports, this action has caused unrest, violence, drama. I'll just read you the article. Riots erupt in Sweden's capital after arrests just days after President Trump's comments. Just 2 days after President Trump provoked widespread consternation by seeming to imply incorrectly that immigrants had perpetrated a recent spate of violence in Sweden, riots broke out in a predominantly immigrant neighborhood in the northern suburb of Sweden's capital, Stockholm. The neighborhood Rinkeby, no, I'm butchering that, has seen riots in 2010 and 2013 too, and in some ways, what happened late Monday night was reminiscent of those earlier bouts of anger. Swedish police apparently made a drug-related arrest around 8 p.m. near the Rinkeby metro station. For reasons not yet disclosed by the police, word of the arrest prompted a crowd of youth to gather. Over 4 hours, the crowd burned down half a dozen cars, vandalized several shop fronts, and threw rocks at police. Police spokesman Lars Byström confirmed to Sweden's Dagens Nyheter newspaper that an officer had fired shots with intention to hit a rioter, but did not strike his target. This kind of situation doesn't happen that often, but it's always regrettable when they do happen. I'm a little lost. What does this have to do with Trump's comments? Oh, that there is not so much of a tranquility setting in Sweden, that they do have problems? Let's see what else we have. In 2015, when the influx of refugees and migrants to Europe from Africa, the Middle East, and Asia was highest, Sweden took in the greatest number per capita. By and large, integration has been a success story there, save for incidents like Monday nights, which have taken place in highly segregated neighborhoods. So let me get this right. People have drastically different points of view, drastically different ideologies, drastically different ways of life, disagree or can't live, I don't know, homogeneously without any problems. Get out of here. Come on, man. I'm a black man. I know how shit goes. But yeah, okay. So, okay. There's going to be instances of uprising, instances of issues, of clashes. We get that. Now, I've been looking at different data over the weekend. I've talked to people in different parts of the country. They say there has been a lot of issues concerning the immigration policy, not only in Sweden, but in other countries in Europe. Now, I don't want to play on fear, and I don't want to, bash, because I don't know, right? Because I'm not there. All I know is what I hear, and what I hear is that everything is not as it seems, and that there are some issues, and maybe they should, prepare people to live in a country where they don't know the language, they don't know the people, and everything's drastically different. Now, I don't know what the prep is for that. I don't know if they go through some type of, what would you call, training, orientation. I don't know. I don't know what's being done. All I know is that this is a sticky situation. Immigration is going to be a sticky situation. And the Sweden officials who came out and said that Trump was totally off base and that Sweden is a utopia, due to its immigration, they better be sure about that, because I got a feeling over the next couple of weeks, every time there's anything that happens in Sweden that's not all roses and people skipping hand in hand, it's going to be on the news and people are going to be talking about it. That's what I think. You guys let me know what you think in the comments section. This riot that broke out in this town in Sweden, is this proof that Trump was right, or is it just, I don't know, a coincidence? Or better yet, let me beat CNN to the punch and say, is it Trump's fault? Yeah, they probably blame Trump somehow, like Trump said it, so then they did it. It works in DC. All right, guys, go to TimBlackTV.com for more of my video segments. Also, join the Wolf Pack and subscribe to this channel, because I give you the news like no one else does. Straight, no chaser, and no spin.